Atheist Republic's Blasphemy battle featured in German Humanist publication. Yay!
Wow.
So
I can recognize this part of the title. But go on.
On August 30th, the large German humanist publication, and I'm going to butcher this German, Humanistischer I want to say Presidente, but it's Pressedienst. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Wait, I'm not the president. You're the president.
No.
Oh, okay, go on.
That's the name of the publication.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Humanistischer Pressedienst. I'm sorry.
I thought you were saying president. Yeah.
That's the name. Oh my God.
Yes, I get it now. I said I thought.
Okay. Anyways, they published an article detailing Atheist Republic's blasphemy over battle with the Indian government and our blocking and the legal complaints and even our issues at YouTube. And it kind of gives a good summary of what we've been dealing with since the Sexy Cali affair and our subsequent blasphemous art project. We also detailed the Armin's personal page, the unprecedented step of his personal page now being blocked in India, despite him not, being a foreign citizen, and Facebook completely complying with this. So yeah, check it out, you guys. The link is in the description, and there is, if you're on Google Chrome, I'm assuming other internet explorers do this as well. Just translate into English. The auto translation into English is decent.
Really?
It's not the best, but it communicates the point.
Right.
And I'm just saying that because the translation of the statement that I gave to them is not the same in English as what I actually said to them. So there is some discrepancy.
But you get the gist.
But you get the gist. Yeah.
Right. The title seems to be translated very well. By order of the government. So the title says, by order of the government, Atheist Republic and founder Armin Navabi are blocking. Oh, okay. So are blocked. Social networks are blocking. Hey, this translation makes it seem like I'm blocking somebody. I'm not blocking anybody.
So there is some confusion. There is some stuff lost in translation. I will be clear. But
are blocking social networks from India. Wow, the title makes me seem so powerful. The title makes it seem like I am blocking all of social media from India. Anything social, all Indian social media are being blocked by me from India and the rest of the planet.
It was funny saying Armin exposed.
Oh no. Okay, okay. Actually, I kind of like the translation. I feel like wow, India. If you behave properly, I'll let you. I'll unblock your social media. But okay, no. So
Secular Rarity is saying, "Damn it, Armin, let India have their social networks."
This is good. By the order of government. Okay, cool. So let's see what it's showing. I see some screenshots. Oh yeah, so for people who are not in the know, our Facebook page was blocked in India. By the way, when your Facebook page gets blocked in a country, this is Facebook admitting that you didn't do anything wrong, okay? Because if you actually did something wrong, they would just remove your page, right? So when they remove you in a specific country, it means okay, you didn't violate our community standards, but the government of this country is forcing us not to let people in their country see our social media, right? So right now we've been blocked in our Atheist Republic Facebook page has been blocked in Pakistan and now India. Okay, so again, if you need more examples of why India is becoming more and more like Pakistan, those are the only two countries where Atheist Republic's Facebook page has been completely blocked, Pakistan and India. However, India went farther than Pakistan because Pakistan didn't come after my personal Facebook account, okay? The Indian government specifically asked Facebook to also block my personal Facebook account in India. I have never heard of anyone else's personal Facebook account to be blocked in an entire country. Again, my Facebook account is still there. I haven't received any strikes. So this is Facebook like admitting that there's no violations on my Facebook account. It's just blocked in India. Like if you're from India and you go to my Facebook page, you see that my page is not there. But other people from other countries, unless you use a VPN, by the way, people from other, actually, I don't know if that works. People from other countries could see my Facebook account, right? Again, Pakistan didn't do this. Pakistan just banned our Facebook page in Pakistan. India's government was so butthurt about me. Like they find me so offensive that my individual personal account has been blocked in India. Has this happened? Like I might be the first person. I might be the first not page personal account that has been blocked in an entire country.
Yeah,
and
a
guys,
foreign citizen. Facebook is complying in the government of India taking action against you, a non-Indian national.
Yeah, and guys, let me just, for people who might not know this or have forgotten about this, this has all been about a picture of a goddess.
Cartoons.
This was about cartoons. This was about a drawing. All of this, and I don't know if other people know, I don't know if this is in the article, our case was mentioned in the Supreme Court of India. Is this mentioned in this article?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
All of this was over a cartoon, which, by the way, yesterday was the 1 year anniversary.
Snap.
Actually, this is so fitting that we're covering this right now, okay? Because we made art. Can I show that? Yeah.
Yes.
Show it. Okay. So if you go to Blasphemy, so this, safe for work version. So today is the 1 year anniversary of our Sexy Cali, right?
Well, so not today, yesterday.
Yesterday.
Close enough.
So us drawing Sexy Cali, which is like a Hindu goddess, what started all of this? Like this whole the government of India coming after us, after all our social media, removing me and Susanna from Twitter, by the way, and coming after us on YouTube, on Twitter, on Facebook, going after my family, trying to come up with like things that I can't even say here.
Sexual harassment
of our, not just me, but my family, children in my family. All of this over us depicting a Hindu goddess in the most beautiful way possible. Like this, like I was expecting a thank you, to be honest, right? This was a celebration of Hindu culture, which happened almost exactly 1 year ago. So it's so fitting that we're covering all of this because it's the anniversary, and you guys should go to Blasphemous Art. By the way, if you go to blasphemousart.com, you can see that we have so much more blasphemous art, because after we started, thanks to the reaction that we got from India, we decided to make this a thing, right? So Cali started all of this. Mother Cali started all of this, and now it's becoming its own thing into so many other, like Muhammad and Rama we have here. We have Israel and Palestinian in Jerusalem. It's so many. There's 14 pages of this blasphemous art. So go check them out on blasphemousart.com. And this is Sexy Cali celebrating. So we have a cake here. It's the 1 year anniversary.
Happy birthday, Cali.
Happy birthday, Blasphemous Cali. Sexy Cali's 1 year anniversary, right? Yeah. And if you guys want to see the uncensored version of it, you could click on the view uncensored version button right there. It will take you to see the uncensored. And again, all of this is available on blasphemous.art.com, link in the description, or you could just search for blasphemous.art.com and you'll get there, right? Anyways, and guys, we have new blasphemous art every single week. Almost like twice a week now. So you're welcome. You're welcome, India. I know, by the way, this is not a joke. Like, I'm not saying you're welcome, India, as a joke. There are, let me actually give credit to a lot of people from India. There are many people in India who very much appreciate our art. They are, I'm like, this is not like me, like just trying to troll and like, you're welcome, but actually being like, trying to, poke. Like, no, there are many people in India. We have a lot of fans from India that can't wait for our art every single week. So, yeah, so you're welcome. We actually, guys, can I be real? We improved sexy cat. We improved Kali. Okay, we did improve Kali. Like no depictions of Kali in the past. How many years has it been for Kali in Hindu culture? I don't know, thousands of years,
Hundreds,
right?
possibly
Yeah.
thousands of years.
Yeah, no depiction of Kali has ever been as good as what we have made Kali to be. Okay, and you can, and a lot of Hindus tell us that this is not your goddess. You don't have a right to do this. No, Kali belongs to the world. You don't have intellectual property rights on a goddess, right? Show me the filings if you do, right? If you did, you would have filed like a trademark violation or something by now. You don't, okay? This is ancient culture, is public property. Your Kali belongs to everybody. You have no ownership over it. And culture is something that is dynamic and organic and changing, and it gets influenced by outside sources. And we took your culture, we improved it, and we're now sending it back to India. And you're welcome for improving your culture. Okay? We took your ancient culture, we modernized it, we made it better, and we expect nothing but thanks from you. But go on.
Can you bring us back to the article?
Oh yeah, hold on.
So I want to say thank you to Adrian at the German Humanist publication that I cannot pronounce for reaching out to me about
HPD.
this story.
HPD.
Yeah,
HPD.
HPD.
Yeah.
For reaching out to me for details about this story. I thought it was really funny because one of the comments on the bottom of this article basically says, you can also bring wisdom to the people more directly. Like, for example, quote, atheists believe all those gods were made up by other people a long time ago. Such a sentence makes everyone think, and it's free of racism and does not offend anyone among the living. I was like, did you not read the article at all?
Wow.
It's so funny that people still think this is a racist thing. But if it's okay, I would
Racist
actually like
against what people? Blue people? Oh, go on. Blue
I
lives
would-
matter. I think this. Yeah, go on.
Oh my god. Can I read the statement that I gave them, but in English, because the translation?
I just want to highlight. I
isn't
just want to
very good.
highlight the people who think this is racist. They're assuming that gods are a different. Not only they're not the same ethnicity as Hindu people. They're a different species. How could this be racist? First of all, we're not attacking your gods. We're celebrating them. And even if we were attacking them, they're not the same ethnicity. Like, what do you think you're like this? People who think that this is an attack on their ethnicity, do you think you have divine blood or something? Like, maybe do you think you're a god?
No, I think
god
people think it's racist against Indians.
I know.
Like, we're
just
making
kidding.
fun of their culture
No, we're
in
not.
a racist way.
We're improving it. I also do want to highlight this misunderstanding here in the live chat. Okay, Zakuru is saying, frankly speaking, Kali isn't even a Hindu deity. She's a Bengali village deity. This is greater in Bengal. This is greater India. Okay, modern India is not the same as greater India. Okay, technically anything that comes from the greater India is ancient. Greater India is Hindu culture. So yeah, I mean, it's not, you could say maybe it's different part of greater India, but that's still greater India, right? Yes. But
I'm not
yes,
familiar
let's
with
give
that,
credit.
so.
Let's give credit where it's due. Kali is Bengali, and that's why often, I don't know if we did it this time, when we put her name next to, when we mention her name, we don't use Sanskrit. Oh, I don't know if we did it this time, but usually when we put the name of Kali in the art next to her, we use the Bengali script rather than the Sanskrit name, because we recognize that she's Bengali. Did we put the name? We should always have the name there. Oh, I think we forgot to put her name on this last one. Anyways, okay. Did you want to add something?
Yeah, I just want to read the statement that I gave, but in English, because the
Okay.
Google Translate
Where is it?
isn't like accurate.
Where is it? But yeah, go
Right
on,
there at the
read it.
bottom.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'll read what I originally wrote. So they asked me like for something about this matter that they could publish, and I said, I believe that engaging in blasphemy is far more than simply a valid form of protest. I find blaspheming to be a personal moral imperative. Blasphemy sparks conversation and a deeper reflection on cultural taboos, and it provides a unique opportunity to educate people on how the freedom to offend is invaluable. The organized efforts to harass us, either personally or judicially, will not dissuade Atheist Republic from our efforts to dissent from religious traditionalism wherever we find it across the globe. We will continue to blaspheme in solidarity with all those who fight for free expression, particularly our fellow atheists who do not enjoy the freedoms that we are privileged enough to possess here in North America.
That was fantastic. That was perfectly said. This is why you're the president and not me. Yeah, that was very well written. Great job.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Guys, look at this. Look at these statements. This is why we need a president.
Yeah, no, I wanted to give like what I originally wrote because the translation like says the freedom to cross borders and stuff when what I said was, challenging taboos, just it's probably more accurate in German, but from English to German to English, it didn't sound right. So.
Right. AJ saying like this latest version, we forgot to add the Bengali name. We will go and fix that. The other ones that has Kali has the Bengali name there. Like we have a lot of Kali blasphemous art. So thank you for that report, AJ. But yeah, guys, go. I mean, the link to this article is in the description if you want to share it. We're not. By the way, we're not done with this. Like we are going to like for the next couple of decades, we're going to use this event that all of this happened as a way to show the nature of blasphemy and blasphemy laws in India. This will always become a case study, and I don't know if people understand this, that this HPD is like a very authoritative. It's
possibly the largest German humanist publication.
Yeah, but it's not just that. It's also one thing that people. This is a publication that people recognize as, a place where it does its research and is like, authoritative and legitimate place of getting information. And we're finding more and more places to make sure that we document this, right? So I don't know if people who like attacked us like this realize how much this is going to backfire on them. Like this is the way that they're portraying their values and, current Indian culture. Again, I don't want to portray all Indians the same because there's a lot of resistance to this, and a lot of people in India are actively fighting against these values taking over India, which is like, and we're very grateful for them, right? But these things demonstrates what we're dealing with and what is India dealing with, right? And we're going to continue turning this into a case study whenever we're discussing blasphemy. Like a lot of times when we talk about blasphemy laws and the issue with religion, attacking people's rights, people on a global scale, people just mostly think about Islam, and we just want to make sure what's happening in India doesn't get ignored. And our case is going to be used constantly for bringing attention to this, right? And again, a lot of people think that this was just an event that happened and went away, but they don't understand that this will be constantly referred to, and we're going to make sure it gets constantly referred to as something that should be referred to and studied and analyzed. So we're going to keep using this as a way to discuss blasphemy. And also this whole understanding by many atheists that maybe Hinduism was different or milder or peaceful or not anti-blasphemy, that has been decades worth of PR of whitewashing Hinduism in Western countries was like went down the drain in less than a month. Like I don't know if people who attacked us understand how big of an L this was for Hinduism. Like this was like a major, like they basically, I don't understand, like so much resources and money of propaganda and marketing of Hinduism and Indian culture, they managed to wash that away over weeks, and it will continue to do so. Like within the atheist community and the humanist community, this event became something that was an eye opener. So thank you, by the way, to all the people that helped us make more people understand how backwards this Hindu
I mean,
culture
they're
and yeah.
high profile and well respected ex-Muslim activists and public figures who are like, we've never experienced anything like what we experienced because of the Hindu nationalists. Like, and we should never forget that, you know, even from our most like vitriolic and abusive, like, you know, Islamists, like, you know, haters. It's nothing in comparison. And I've even had people who, you know, like Atheist Republic and support our work, but they're believing Hindus. And they said this whole affair, one, it made them learn about us and support us because they don't like this type of behavior. And it actually made them reflect upon that they're glad that they are a Hindu outside of India.
Yeah. It also made atheism trend for the first time in India.
True.
A lot of people became introduced to atheism and us through this. And by the way, like blocking our Facebook page in India is not going to stop us. Oh, but in that note, subscribe to our newsletter, link in the description, because we have given that how much India and Pakistan. By the way, congratulations against to India for becoming more like Pakistan every single day. But for people like, we're making more governments angry. Like we got the Pakistani government hate us, and the Malaysian government, we have a history with them as well. And now the Indian government, like I don't know which is going to be the next government that is going to come after us. Like look at us, it's just, like we're just like me and Susie and our. And like,
we're so popular.
like we're like governments are like finding us intimidating, and we're just drawing cartoons and doing streams, right? And people are like, oh my God, we are a threat. By the way, I so sad that a lot of our staff, we can't mention who they are. Like our artist, she's amazing. Our video editor, our writers. But it's not just me and Suze, there are other people. And thanks to the patrons who are helping us pay them, right? Link to our Patreon is in the description if you want to support us on Patreon. And also, if you want to get all the blasphemous art every time we make them for free to send to you, subscribe to our newsletter. The newsletter is the best way to make sure that no matter where we get removed, if we lose our YouTube channel, if we lose our Facebook page, or if we get blocked in a certain area, we will still have access to you if you are on our newsletter. And if that's not reason enough for you to subscribe, you get the blasphemous art every single week that we make them, right? So every single week we have new blasphemous art, and the way to get the safe for work version of it for free, which is also glorious, like it's still clothed and everything. It doesn't have that censored thing on top of it, but it's beautiful. So if you want to get that, make sure you subscribe, and we'll send them to you every time we make a new one. Link in the description. And also like our videos and stuff, and share. So just like the video right now as you're watching, because that helps us as well.
Hey guys, if you're a fan of Blasphemy and Sexy Callie, you know, like me, then you need to be sure to subscribe to our newsletter. Link in the description below. Because if you subscribe, we will send you a free copy of our Blasphemous Art ebook. And let me tell you, it is the tastiest blasphemy that you can find anywhere available today. And we are so generous with our blasphemy that we continue to send you more blasphemy every week. So make sure to subscribe. Link in the description below.